Welcome to the 104th edition of Quotes, Quibble and Question, your weekly leadership development fix from me, Matt the Coaching Guy. Following on from last week's newsletter on impact or influence in leadership, this week we focus on the influence you leave behind. Leadership isn't measured by the decisions you make in those senior leadership meetings, it's defined by the ripple effect you create in every interaction. As a senior leader, your influence extends far beyond formal authority. It lives in a way that you greet people in the canteen, how you listen during difficult conversations, and the tone you set when visiting operational sites. Remember, trust is built in drops and lost in buckets, meaning it takes a long time to build the connection with people, but could so quickly be lost. While many leaders chase impact, the immediate measurable outcome, the most profound leaders understand that influence is what endures. Impact is what you do. Influence is what remains long after you leave the room. It's the empowerment that creates a space for others to show up, to grow, and to thrive. It's the colleagues who adopt your approach to difficult conversations, the team members who remembered how you handled a crisis with grace, or the junior staff member who feels valued because of how you acknowledge their contribution. Your legacy isn't built in grand gestures, it's compounded through countless small moments where you choose to see people as human beings first. Every interaction is an opportunity to leave someone in a better place than you found them. So here's your quotes for this week. Leadership is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in your charge. Simon Sinek. The way we communicate with others and with ourselves ultimately determines the quality of our lives. Tony Robbins. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. John C. Maxwell. And people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. So your quibble this week, and a common misconception, is that you need to have all the answers to be an effective leader. Many senior leaders fall into the trap of believing they must always project unwavering confidence and have instant solutions to every challenge. In reality, the position often creates a facade that distances them from their team and erodes genuine influence. Too much energy is spent smoke screening from their boss or senior colleagues rather than focusing on what truly matters, listening, learning, and fostering trust. Over time, this performance-driven leadership style not only isolates them, but also weakens their credibility and effectiveness. So does this sound like you? If so, I've got some practical advice from me. Practice the power of I don't know, but let's figure it out together. Vulnerability builds trust and invites collaboration. Ask more questions than you give answers. Questions like, what do you think, or how would you approach this, show respect for others' perspectives. Share your thinking process, not just your conclusions. This lets people into your thought processes and teach them far more than the final decisions. Admit when you've changed your mind. This models intellectual humility and shows that growth is valued beyond being right. Follow up on conversations, circle back to check on people and situations, showing that interactions matter to you beyond that moment. Focus on what's right rather than who's right. This isn't about a personal success, it's about the needs of the organisation. And so your question for this week is, what story would people around you tell about the leader you are when you think no one important is watching? Great leaders are remembered for the influence they've had on someone's career and their life, not the outcomes they've achieved. Thanks for listening to this newsletter this week. If you have any subjects you'd like to hear more about, please do drop me an email at matt@thecoachingguy.co.uk. And if you're considering coaching, why not book your free 1-hour consultation? Because the most important thing in the coaching relationship is chemistry. Without this, you'll struggle to listen and to make the change. Have a great week, and I'll catch you in the next edition. Bye for now.